Guys, well, welcome back. It's good to talk to you again on this platform. And last time we spoke was about 8 months ago, and you were just getting ready to launch the Game Changer tournament, and talking a lot about what the year to come was. And obviously, it's gone really well. I saw you guys nominated for leading man of the year at the MMA Awards, best promotion, all that stuff. Just tell me how exciting these past few months have been, especially kind of getting this recognition from the World MMA Awards as well.
Oh, it's super exciting. Really, like I would say hard work is paying off. It's super nice, and the world is recognizing what we are doing here, and it's really amazing. Especially to be nominated to these awards, it's really something that means to us a lot. So we are super excited during this crazy road ride towards this year, where we are selling the biggest arenas in Europe. To be awarded like this, I would say just nominees, it's a great thing. So yeah, we are super excited.
Yeah, are things developing at the rate you guys are hoping? Is this going faster and more successful than you thought it would be? I know sometimes it's hard to kind of look at the big picture when you're just going on the week-to-week grind in this crazy sport. But if you can step back a little bit, like how do you feel about things have gone, especially in the past year or so here?
Yeah, so I believe that it fulfill our expectation. We still got the biggest in front of us in this year, because just now we are heading to 4 different countries and 4 biggest arena in those countries. So it's gonna be a huge task to sort it out and also deliver the greatest possible show, because one of them is in Slovakia. It's almost sold out. It's just 15% tickets left there. Wow. Then it's gonna be Manchester. For the very first time, we will step into the UK, and we got some issues there, like always with the new markets, but also some unbelievable cooperation with media houses, which were never talk at all with MMA, and now they are working with us. So, and we also bringing 2 reality shows on that market, a lot of new fighters from UK, from Ireland, from Europe. So we are excited about it. And then we go to Köln, Lanxess Arena, biggest arena in Germany, 20,000 people. We believe that it's going to be sold out. Already sold around 10,000 tickets, so less than 10,000 is left, and it's more than 2 months until that tournament. And just past Saturday, we got an unbelievable tournament in Frankfurt. It was crazy night. And after this tournament, we got 2 finalists for Tips for Game Changer. One of them is from Greece. One of them is from Serbia. Both of them was before fighting in UFC, and both of them made unbelievable run through this whole Tips for Game Changer. They won a TKO in the first round. So it's gonna be these 3.5, 4 months will be the crucial for us this year. But so far, so good.
And maybe if I would like a little bit zoom it out, like which was also part of the question, that it's fulfilling our expectations, but we always move our goals higher and higher. So even if we are now selling out the arenas, for example, in Germany, in Czechia, Slovakia, we still see it. The potential is way bigger. Where we want to be, it's still just small piece of it, of the whole thing right now. So we are still very hungry to be better, to be more part of the culture in every country where we are going. So it's nice how it's going, but we definitely aiming higher.
Yeah, just scratching the surface, I imagine, right?
Yeah.
What you want to do. And you mentioned all these different countries and going to the new markets. How do you guys decide what makes sense, where the demand is, and what you think is going to work as far as selling tickets and having the local fans kind of embrace the product?
Yeah, of course, we are aiming for the Western countries like Europe, developed countries where it's a good market. People can speak English, and it's easier to entrepreneur in these countries. That's the first important thing for us. And then, of course, the potential. We are looking for the potential. We are always looking if there is something similar than what we are doing in countries so far. For example, Germany, it's 85 million people there, and there weren't any big promotion there. So we felt a big potential there, and now it seems that really people appreciate it. They want to see this kind of action and show that we are bringing there. And now we are aiming to UK, where we believe is also missing the show like we are doing, because we are more aiming for the general public, also for MMA fans and combat sports fans in general. But they don't have a promotion that is at their proper time, like at 6 p.m. Normally, they are big fans, of course, of UFC and Bellator and these promotions, but it's at night. So we are coming to this market with our approach. We believe it's different than anyone else is doing, and also it's more user friendly, I would say.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that because obviously, UFC and Bellator, they'll come there every few months, once a year, like to London or wherever it may be. But there's no one really kind of filling that void of a constant, consistent promotion in that part of the world. Would you say that's kind of the goal of what you guys are trying to give to the MMA fans in that part of the world, something that they know is going to be reliable and always going to be there for them?
Yeah, definitely. Because like we start this season with our new motto that we want to be European MMA Champions League. Yeah. That's why we are bringing the MMA tournament for €1 million, and that's why we are bringing these big names from Europe, and mostly from Europe. We still have some fighters from different part of the world, but we are concentrated to talk like European are talking. Yeah. And like Pavol said, time difference is a big issue, but also our culture is different than the culture in US mostly, or in Asia. So people want to see something what there can be connected. So this is why we are doing this, and why we were start to talking about the MMA European Champions League, and why we want to be more present in these countries, and they, like you said, should to feel that we are not just there for once, but once we will step into the country, then our presence will be constantly there, and we will do more and more shows with local fighters, with local heroes. We will bring them back. We will show them in the whole Europe. We want to give them so much attention that the fans will traveling with us, like on Formula One. If you are a fan of Formula One, then you are traveling through the whole Europe, and this is what we are trying to aiming. And somehow it works, because a lot of German fighters and German fans is traveling to Czech. Now they are traveling back to Germany, and as we do some marketing things, then we know that our fans are ready to travel hundreds and hundreds kilometers to watch our tournaments, and this is what we are really aiming for.
Yeah, a good example I would just add is, for example, this reality TV show OKTAGON Challenge, England versus Ireland, which is perfectly suited for the fans in UK or Ireland, and immediately they start to even arguing on social media, like who's better, and like this ultimate conflict between these two nations. So this is a good example.
Yeah, and I wanted to know what your guys' inspiration was behind like the live events, because if anyone who's out there watching this like hasn't seen a show yet, I urge you to do it. It's a very great watch. It's exceptional promotion and stuff. Where did you guys get your inspiration? Because I know some promotions, it kind of, no matter where they go, it all kind of looks the same on TV or on the broadcast, but it seems like you guys are very dedicated to giving a spectacular show, whether you're watching the event, from home, or if you're there in attendance.
I would say we are both very visual kind of people. We like nice design and things, and it matters for us. So it has to look good. So it's if it's lights or videos or show in the arena, everything must really look good. That's our big I would say part of our business. And I would say different sports, also combat sports. I would speak by myself. It's also other sports. I'm watching the Formula One or NFL or other sports. to see what is now working, what is trendy, what is entertaining, what could entertain our fans, similar way like there. So yeah, that's from my side.
Yeah, definitely. We are trying to travel on many show business venue. Like we've been together in Berlin
Oh yeah.
on Coldplay, and we're trying to bring something from them. How to work with the fans. Also,
Oh yeah, so, yeah,
yeah,
we had this. We were on the Coldplay, and then we had this open air event, and we were inspired by these illuminated bracelets. I believe it was maybe first MMA event ever in
yeah,
the world where fans has these, and it was big show, and it was illuminating. So,
Right.
yeah. We're trying to do a halftime show also one per year. So
Nice.
we had it just 2 months ago, and people were crazy about it. So yeah, we're trying to bring something what we like to, and we always believe that if two of us will be pleased with how does this tournament looks, with all the graphics and all the fighters and then all the stories, and then also with the fights, but you can predict, you can also only just bring them there, and then it's up to them, then everybody else will be also pleased.
For sure. And one of the last things I wanted to ask you guys about was the Tip Sport Game Changer tournament that last time we spoke, you were just kind of getting underway. We're here close to the final. Velekovic and Michailidis are going to fight. Just tell me how you thought this tournament has gone, relative to your expectations. Has it been difficult to kind of keep everything together? Has there been some stuff behind the scenes that's maybe made things complicated? How do you think it's gone relative to your expectations before it started?
I think the best way how to describe is that after the semifinals, the guys from Greece and also from Serbia, like the both team, they came to us and they said like, I have to say, Bojan Veličković says like, I have to say, I will never go to any other organization than Octagon, because so much love what you gives me, guys, what the fans gives me, and as I'm now the star in Serbia, it's unbelievable. I was never as well known with my 10 fights almost in UFC like now I am. They also ask him on a press conference if he feels like to be another giant from Serbia next to Nikola Jokic or Novak Djokovic.
Wow.
So and this was the local Serbia guy. So this is how they feel about him just now. And the same is for Michailidis from Greece. He said to us like it's unbelievable. Like basically the MMA because of this tournament is growing up in Greece. Everybody is cheering for us. Now we just will have another call with Greek TV, the biggest TV. What they want to buy the final tournament. So it brings us unbelievable amount of attention in many different countries. Luis Griezmann was nominated for reverse omoplata as the first guy who delivered this on in sold out O2 Arena in front of 20,000 people. So there was so many stories, and it was luckily more easy to keep it together because there was no injuries almost, and all these guys was so dedicated to be in that pyramid that we never have to ask twice for anything. So it was really something special. It is something special, and it's gonna be even better next year.
And even business wise, how
Yeah.
it help us, like for the sponsors, people, fans. Now it's easier to communicate through the Europe media space. This project, if it's DAZN or Channel 4 in UK, or the TVs in Serbia, Greece, or Setanta is huge broadcaster in the eastern part of Europe. So now it's everything so much easier to attract people, fans, influencers from the combat sports community. It really works well. Yeah.
I have to say that I already started talking about the weight for next year, and it's unbelievable what kind of fighters are trying to reach me and try to secure the spot for next year. Yeah? It's like I will leave this organization just if you will give me the spot, and it's mostly not just because of the money, because there will be only one winner, and the rest of the money is also good.
Right.
But it's like not unbelievable money, but still good. But they recognize how these colleagues from their countries, if they're fighting for Octagon, how they're growing up, and the sponsors and newspapers are coming for them, so they want this piece of the cake for them.
Yeah, it's amazing that you guys have made it through the tournament with, such little issues. This usually doesn't happen in MMA. MMA tournaments historically, they're just very problematic. There's always seemingly things, but to get to this journey in this way, it makes, I'm sure, a lot of opportunity for fans to connect, and you get to follow this. So you mentioned doing it next year. Any changes you might make to it? Like, are you looking at the same weight classes? Is there a different format you want to adjust, things you've learned through this tournament?
I think that the format show itself like a solid, I would not say bulletproof, but almost. And we definitely want to stick with this. We want to change the weight. We want to bring the new talents. And we know that we got unbelievable names and stories behind a lot of fighters. So we are aiming for one specific weight. But we got like 2 or 3 different choices. But it's going to be almost pretty the same, because we also want to give the fans the chance to join us on this MMA European Championship League, and to enjoy the whole ride, because many of them was jumping on us through the whole year. Some of them will be jump only for the final, because there will be almost €500,000 in prize pot, which will be split for these 2 finalists. The winner will get 300,000. The loser will get 100,030. So it's gonna be for European MMA crazy money, and we want to give those fans and those fighters the same format, because now they are starting to use Tony.
Love it. Awesome, guys. Anything before I let you go, anything else you feel the fans need to know about what's coming up, or things that are kind of around the corner for this promotion outside of what we've already talked about?
Yeah, sure. Definitely the most important thing we are super excited just nowadays, especially, is the reality TV show Octagon Challenge, England versus Ireland. It's universal. No matter where are you from, you will be entertained for sure. It's a lot of fun. It's crazy. Big tension there. The great fights. We are very proud of this project, about this product.
And I would just add to the address for this show that there are many characters which MMA fans know, because the captain of UK MMA team is Brad Pickett, and it's really entertaining. And his opponent is Paddy Holohan. And these 2 guys, what they are bringing to the show, it's unbelievable. They are so funny. They are so crazy. They're still trying to, compete between each other. It's unbelievable.
They know how to play the game.
Yeah, they definitely know how to play the game.
It's really a lot of fun. And all this will collide, I would say. We have another show, Stage to the Cage, which is also interesting for fans around the world. 2 regular guys. One is stand-up comedian Paul Smith, a very popular guy, against Jake Wickenden, also the reality TV show star. And they are 10 months preparing for their debut in MMA. And all of this will collide in Manchester Arena on November 4th. So definitely this is something that the fans should not miss. And they can join all these shows on our YouTube channels, or on Channel 4 or DAZN platform, everywhere you can watch our tournaments and as well these shows.